Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily for the 23rd of January 2018. The big news today, Seamus Coleman made his comeback for Everton tonight, playing for the under-23s in a Premier League Cup tie against Portsmouth at Goodison. The game was won 3-0 by Everton, thanks to a couple of goals by Basambu. And Seamus Coleman played 58 minutes, nearly an hour of the game, which is fantastic. It's great to have him back, and hopefully, whether it be next week, the week after, or the week after, it'd be great to see him in the first team, back in the team, because I think we certainly need Seamus Coleman. We need a Seamus Coleman at his peak, let's just say, back in the first team. That might take a little bit of time, like we've seen with Balassi, but more games like this will obviously get him fitter. It's ironic that it's just days after he's seen his friend James McCarthy suffer a similar injury to himself. But he's back, and it's great. Also in the game, Luke Garber played for 19 minutes, so it was nice to see an Everton side play with a proper right back and a proper left back. Luke did okay, although the opposition wasn't very good. But a good opportunity for fans to watch Luke and see what they think of him. He is registered now for the Premier League. He's got the number 36 shirt and can play. It's just whether he's up to the task of playing in the Premier League. Going forward, he's great. Overlapping, he's great. Defending, that's still up in the air. But he can get forward, and he's got a left foot, so I think he's already winning half the battle. So fantastic to have Seamus back. Steve Walsh was there to watch the game, so hopefully he'll have got a better idea of maybe Luke Garber. But obviously they watch Luke Garber play every day in training. He's training with the first team, so they'll have a better idea of from training whether he's up to the task. And maybe they've pulled him aside and said, we want to see this out of you, we want to see that out of you, if you are going to be considered for the first team, whether you're going to be on the bench and go from there. So it's good that he's played tonight, and it's absolutely fantastic for Seamus Coleman to be back. Because for me, one of the things I think this Everton team lacks is leadership. This is not good enough. I don't think there's enough players currently in the first team that have been around long enough to do that. We're missing characters. Jags is not playing. Baines is not playing. And if you look at the rest of the team have only been at the club for 2 years maximum. And all their kids. So I think we need one of the old heads. I think it's what we've been missing desperately at Everton, is one of those old heads to say, hey, this is Everton Football Club. Let's get it together. So can't wait to see Seamus back playing for the first team. Aaron Lennon's left the club today. He's joined Burnley on a 2.5-year deal. Obviously, we knew last week, pretty much immediately after Theo Walcott had signed, that he would be leaving the club, and he has completed that deal today to Burnley. And we wish him all the luck, apart from when he's playing against us, of course. So good luck to him. He's had a strange mixed time at Everton Football Club. He started like a house on fire when he was on loan. Then was signed permanently, and then didn't play for about 4 months, and then came back on the side and played really well. And obviously he's had his off the pitch problems, but I think since Unsworth took over, or since the previous manager Ronald Koeman left, he's been back in the side, and he's done everything he can to help the side. So best of luck to him going forward. Everton have been revealed to be the 20th richest club in the world today. Now these are from figures I think from last season. The 20th richest club. I think they've moved up 5 places. Now of course television money plays a massive part in that. So it is very subjective. There's other clubs out there who make a lot more money than us commercially, but because of the TV money we get, it's pushed us back up into the top 20. So I don't really make too much of this. I think the problems are still there at the club in terms of making money, but the deals they've done recently, certainly this season, seem to be a lot better. And next season the Kitbag Fanatics deal will come to an end, that 10-year deal. The Umbro deal will come to an end, so it's a big chance for Everton to sign a deal with maybe one of the big names, or certainly one of the other names, maybe someone underneath that. Puma, Under Armour's being mooted, or even continue at Umbro. A big chance to get a big deal signed, because what we're seeing actually is clubs signing long deals and then coming off them after a couple of years because other people are offering them much bigger deals. Yeah, we tied ourselves down to for 10 years, which seems absolutely crazy now. So hopefully, hopefully that'll be the next big sponsorship deal. A player currently at the club that you'd all forgotten about is Shani Tarashaj. He is staying at the club for the rest of the season. He is yet to kick a ball for Everton Football Club. He's been at the club for 2 years. He actually signed 3 years ago, I think. Was it? No, he signed 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago he signed, sorry. He's been at the club for 18 months. He's been on loan twice. And he got a serious knee injury in the summer, had surgery on that, and is still making his comeback. It was thought he might go on loan, but it's now being reported that he will stay at the club for the rest of the season. I don't know whether he'll come back and play in the under-23s, because he is only actually 22. Might come back playing the under-23s, and then maybe they'll assess him at the end of the season. But he is staying at the club for the rest of the season. And you didn't even think he played for us anymore. And the last bit of news today, we have been linked with Besiktas defender Dusko Tosic, 33-year-old defender. Is left-sided. He can play centre-back and left-back, so could cover. But 33, do we really want to get involved in that? Surely we want someone who is up and coming and can take that spot from Leighton Baines at left-back. But, it could be one of them where you sign him on an 18-month deal, give him a decent deal, and he comes in as cover. But again, Foons Mori doesn't seem that far away either, so he can provide cover at left back and centre back if he can get himself back, in the next month or so. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. As I said, the big news today is Seamus Coleman has made his comeback from injury in that under-23 game. He's got, another week or so to build up his fitness and maybe, just maybe, take part in the game against Leicester City. When Balassi came back, he had a couple of under-23s performances and then he was back in the first team. So you never know, he might be back either for Leicester or for Arsenal. We'll let you know here on Toffee TV on the Everton News Daily. We'll see you later.